dun. Dun 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 dun. Hello, welcome back to another Project Getting Done. Yeah, that's it. That's the name of the show now. Project Getting Done. Just getting her done. Today, get her done. I'm Chris, in case you didn't know. And of course, I'm joined today by Barfing Sheep in the Discord chat. This stream is, open to all the patrons to join me in the voice chat. So feel free. And I am wide open as far as what I'm working on today. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to get to work on this Ruby Rose head. Now, this is intended for I initially picked this up for the Adeptus Sororitas, and so I think that's what I'm going to do. And things are telling me things are messed up right now. Why are things messed up? I do not know. I don't know. Is the stream coming in okay?
The bitrate is stupid.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm showing right now. I don't think I have anything running right now. Anything goofy? No. Yeah, bitrate's way off. I'll blame my kids. Stream is experiencing issues. You don't say. Well, either way, that's the plan. I'm just going to start cleaning up this head. This head is a 112 scale, so anybody who's picked up any of the McFarlane or Bandai figures, they're about a 112 scale. I don't know how close, how off, high or low, whatever. But anyway, yeah, this apparently is a 3D printed head. And I thought maybe it was a cast, but no, it looks like it's a proper print job, because I can see like the tiniest of print lines, and of course it also has the little parts where the what is that called? What is it called on 3D prints where the little thingy-mabobbers, the sprue bits?
Ports?
Ports? Sure, I'll go with that.
Supports? I don't know. I don't 3D print.
Neither do I. I don't have one. They're on my list of things to get, but who knows? Anyway, that's the plan. I'm gonna make this for my my Bandai, or not my Bandai, fucking McFarlane Sister Battle. The head is of a well-known actress, Ruby Rose, and I thought she'd make a good Sister of Battle. And also the hair she has on her is kind of, it looks a bit like how her hair is styled in like John Wick, if you're familiar with who this actress is. But yeah, so this is the head that's going to go here. Now, the figure itself, should be pretty straightforward. Now, the thing is with the McFarlane figures, they in this head there is a pin that comes down and connects up to the neck, and this helmet extends past the neck, like the collar, whereas she does not have that, and so I need to sculpt a collar for her to fit in place. And so you can see like her head is good size in comparison. Like it feels like her head could logically fit inside this helmet. So that's why I went with these scale of figures. Mind you, I mean, this Sister Battle, she could be just really, really big, but yeah, that's the plan anyway, moving forward. Initially, when I picked this figure up, this was the artist proof when I initially got it. Of course, then I painted it all up. I picked up this head around the same time with the intention of, obviously replacing it. I pretty much did that for my Bandai figures with the Henry Cavill head and The Rock. So yeah, I think we're going to clean up this head and then get it ready to make some sort of collar for her. I've looked online as far as like what the collar looks like on a sister, and a lot of them, they just kind of like really close form fitting to the neck, and there's not a lot of chin, or like a Space Marine, like a Space Marine has like that bottom part along their jaw. Sisters of Battle do not appear to have that, and so yeah, it's going to make a kind of challenge to make that sit there and look the part. But yeah, I think I did a picture of what this figure looks like with the head. Can I pull this off safely? Yeah, man. I don't want to ruin my paint job, but oh my god, it's really on there. There we go. Yeah. So her head, or her neck, I should say. You can see. See, I need to sculpt something that sits about like that, as far as where her head is, because that looks pretty logical, right? Like that looks the part, no? So that's the plan anyway. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to clean the head first. And of course, she can have her helmet and what have yous. But yeah, that's the plan, kids. What happened to the stand? What did I do with the stand? I had her stand, didn't I? I don't know what the hell happened with my stuff. Oh, there it is. I got it. All right, so let's start cleaning. Yeah, I've got a bunch of projects on my desk. There's a whole whack ton of things. I have no shortage of projects. So it's not like we got to worry about poor old Chris, or, what is he going to do? Does he have enough projects to keep him busy and make videos and do stuff?
Well,
grab some of these sanding sticks, grab my blade, and yeah, let's see if we can't get this happening. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to handle that. Unless, of course, maybe I try to make like some sort of green stuff kind of nub to fit in that space so that her head can just sit there logically. I don't know. Goddamn stream, what is going on? What is this telling me? Yeah, still telling me the same damn shit. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure why my up speed is so slow, but anyway. Sophie, hey ho ho, Chris and peeps, hey. I'm looking for a small enough doll's head for mine, so has flowing hair, but the helmet is okay so far. Yeah, if you're looking for heads online, whatever, yeah, look for a 112 scale. That's 112. And you should be able to find something in your likings. I've seen some heads, not particularly for like sororitas or anything like that, but I've seen them with like actual like doll hair and stuff like that. I mean, if you want to go that route, sure, but I don't know. It didn't really appeal to me as far as
yeah, I don't think I would do that.
Yeah, like an actual doll head? No, I don't think so. Not with like that little nylon hair.
Yeah, I would stay away from the nylon hair.
Yeah. I'm just using a 100, I believe. Grit sanding stick just to knock these little print support things, whatever the hell they're called, just to knock them off. Then we'll come in with a finer grit, clean up some of this. Some of the detail in her hair is also a little bit funny as well. I don't think it'll translate to the paint job And even still, I'm not really that concerned about, mucking up the paint job. But yeah. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Yeah, because right now it looks kind of like under her chin and jawline, it looks like she's got like some wicked moles or something.
Nice.
Yeah, that's just because of the little print thingies, huh? The little nubs.
Maybe she's been tainted by Nurgle. Who knows?
It is possible. She could be tainted. Because Nurgle is everywhere. Where is my brush? Here's my brush.
Someone's gonna have to check her taint.
Check her taint? What? She's got to check her taint. Good God.
Yeah, for taintage.
For taintage. Check her taint. Sophie. It's just an idea. I'm happy how it turned out and had a lot of fun painting it. Yeah, I was seeing your Instagram post on that, Sophie, about your progress through your Adeptus Sororitas. That's really cool. And it looks good. Yeah, and if you do go with a head, I highly recommend just keep your search to 1/12 scale. I wouldn't necessarily look for dull heads, but if that's the route you want to go, by all means. But yeah. Do. Now, jaw's feeling pretty smooth. I'm going to go with a little finer grit and just try to blend out this edge here. Just a bit. It only needs to go just a bit. That's the fine grit right there. So yeah, with all these projects, I'm just doing a low impact day today. I'm not taking on anything too crazy, but trying to knock some of these projects off my desk that have accumulated. I mean, some of these projects on my desk right now are, I'm sure a lot of people will be like, Chris, what about that? You gonna get back to that? Chris, what about this one? You gonna get back to that? Yeah. I mean, like, one of my long-standing projects on my desk right now is this Eldar Seer. Assembled, ready to be primed. Haven't even touched them yet. Oh, shit. And I just crushed a bunch of stuff. That's the dangers of using this vice holder. End up smacking up a bunch of stuff. Oh, shit. See, I'm smacking more stuff now. Jeez Louise. I just messed this little head up. That's what we painted yesterday. The little Gene Stealer cultist head. Anyway. Alright, enough goofing around. Alright, let's fix up her hair. She's got two little dots that look like I guess maybe as the printer was going around. Or no, this would have been resin, so I'm not sure why that's like that. It's like these three little holes in the top of her head. Oh, well, you can see that. I have to fill that in with something. Probably just use modeling putty or whatever. Yeah, let's go with this grit. There's some really big print lines running along her hair. I just want to kind of knock some of them down. Not so much that I ruin any of the details, but just to get it a little smoother. Kind of like that. It's really straightforward. I'm just knocking down these print lines just a bit. I'm not like, trying to sand it right smooth or anything like that. I'm just knocking some of that print lineage out. Yeah, they're still visible, but that's fine. I'm more concerned with these little holes that were made in the print process. But everything else about this cast, or I keep saying cast, yeah, you can see like it still has like the little print supports inside. Not too worried about that. But yeah, all right. So that's her head. Now we got to think of a shape for that neck. I also need my green stuff. Where's my green stuff? Where my green stuff at? There we go. Oh, I'll probably need my sculpting tools. Grab my green stuff. Grab my tools. All right. Let's put the sanding things away. Put that over here. There we go. All right. So, to do any green stuff work, all we need is our green stuff, some sculpty tools, and, of course, water. I don't think I need anything. Oh, I got my chapstick. So we can work with the green stuff a little bit. Also might need something to mount the head while I work. We'll probably just use this, I suppose. Yeah. Let's use a little wad of that. What you working on?
Iron breakers.
Iron breakers.
Okay, they break the iron.
They break the iron?
Ion breakers. They're scientists.
That's kind of impressive, actually. Iron breakers. It's kind of strange. Now it's showing my up is really good. That's what I normally...
It's good from this end.
Yeah, but it keeps telling me that I keep getting issues. So I don't know what's going on. Something's going on. Communications disruption only means one thing.
Russians.
Invasion. Come on, that's a Star Wars reference, man.
Yeah, when you said invasion, I didn't feel shame, but I should have known.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to dream up my solution here. Because I don't want it to look goofy either. But I also want it to... See, because I can't sit like that, because then it looks like she's kind of slouching. At one point when I was initially putting this together, I was thinking of knocking this down more, the collar, so that whatever solution I made would fit. But, yeah. Unless I adjust her. Maybe if her head was about there. See, it's really a question of, like, how long is her neck? Because if I have her head sitting up, like, around here, it makes her neck kind of look really big or long. Versus if I sit it kind of flush against the neck joint, it feels, more logical that her head would be more tucked into her armor. But then she kind of looks like she's slouching, and a lot of the neck is kind of in behind her head. Yeah, it's kind of hard to really see the solution here, because I don't really feel like cutting down the neck, because if I ever want to put the helmet back on, And like I said, like the head has these little pegs inside of it. It's like this big ball joint, and it moves inside the helmet, like so you can rotate and angle the head so it's sideways and what have you. I could make something like this and attach it into the head, but some first world problems, I know. There's a little nub back here on the back of her head. Get rid of the nubs. There we go. Actually, we might as well get rid of that nub too while I'm at it. It's not like it was going to do anything, but you never know. Any ideas out of you?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I would sculpt the head turny thingy inside the helmet. I'd just make another one of those.
Make another one of these little ball joints?
Yeah.
Could.
So it's still interchangeable.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like with this, like, because I could just as easily sculpt a little like a ball, just to kind of keep the head in place. But if I ever want to take like pretty pictures and stuff, yeah, I need a good solution. Yeah, because otherwise her head's just going to be able to turn side to side. She's not going to really be able to tilt or anything. But if the neck was more recessed, it would make more sense. But yeah. Sophie, I'll be tempted to do artificial eyepiece, but looks like it'd be awkward and might mess up the sculpt. Yeah, I don't want to do anything to the sculpt. Like this headpiece, I really like it. It's nice and clean. It looks like the actress, so I don't really want to do anything to it. Yeah. Because like where the head sits, right about there, that looks right to me. Like that far down into the armor. Especially if you think about like where her collar is, right? Where her shoulders would be, how far down to her chest, and the rest of her. Like that feels pretty appropriate versus I think if it was further up like this, that feels a little too tall. Like the neck would be really, really long. Now, mind you, some people have really long necks, but it's amazing how like the difference of a couple millimeters makes, Because like, I guess at that height it's not that bad, as opposed to being down here. I just don't want to wreck the neck. I don't want to have to carve that up. Ho, 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 ho. Sit that down. I think we're just gonna just wing it. I think. Yeah, we're just gonna wing it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Good old fuck it adjustment.
Yeah, we're just gonna fucking wing this. Fuck this. Let's get this show on the road. It's what I'm a thinking. I often use a hobby knife just to cut off my sections, but I always dunk it in water just so that the green stuff doesn't, the epoxy doesn't stick to my tools. There we go. Actually, that's quite a bit. Do I need this much? Well, I guess probably better to have too much than not enough and have to mix up another batch, I suppose. Yeah, we'll leave it as such. So we can fill the head in if we need to anchor it with a piece of something. So I was just thinking that what if I made the male part of the ball joint, what if I just made that out of plastic? Just sculpted up or something really, like carved up something really fast out of like sprue or something. And then just green stuffed it in there. It won't really move, but at least it'll be something to keep the head in place and allow for, turning and such. Maybe. Possibly. This is too much. That's way too much. Let's cut off about here. But a good third. So typically with green stuff, I will work with this. I prefer my green stuff come with the two colors separate. I often don't really like when it's a ribbon, just because you often get a lot of, chunks in the green stuff, because that part on the ribbon where the two colors meet, that cures there. And so when you mix it, you'll get little chunks because of that partially cured shit in the middle. This still feels a little bit too big. Pretty close, but I think I could shave off just a little bit. Let's go right there. I realize it's kind of nitpicky to, weigh it as such, but gotta do her. Gotta do her. Yeah, that feels better. Feels closer. They almost look the right size. So I just try to make sure that I've got, mostly equal parts. Put that away. Gonna need some more green stuff soon enough. Put that away. Put that blade away before I hurt myself. Sophie. Are you sculpting the ribbed underclothing they have between the armor joints around the back of the head? Catch and then glue the head into place? No. What I'm going to plan to do is I'm going to mix these, make the base. I'm going to make the collar. The only thing is I want it to meet up with the rest of the collar, but I don't want it to... I don't know. See, I don't know if you guys can see that well, but there's like little rib details, and then it comes into this longer column. And this is the area where I was thinking of basically just getting rid of it and just leaving the ribbed portion. But then if I do that, then the helmet, because see that it's pretty shallow where the socket, right? And because the socket sits further down, like the helmet sits about like there, right? Yeah, it only comes down a couple millimeters. And see if her head, as is, right? Like her head, like if her neck was about that long, like that's kind of I think where I'm at as far as having a reasonable attachment so I can just plug this in, right? Basically, the situation is, can I have my cake and eat it too, kind of thing. Hard to say. Hard to say. Because if I do try to make the male portion, I have to put it into the green stuff. But if I really wanted to have like this amount of play that this does, because you can see how this moves, right? If I wanted it to have that kind of motion, it would have to be buried in there and then protected while it cures. I mean, we could just as easily throw some chapstick on it, and that would keep the epoxy from curing on it, and that way it would stay kind of lubed up and it can move around. Do I have any sprue that's that big? Sorry, I'm having a look around my office here, see if I have anything that I can MacGyver up a solution here.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Where there is a will, there is a way. That is absolutely correct. If you smell smoke, that's because I'm thinking really hard.
I thought I was having a stroke.
Or having a stroke, one of the two, yeah. There's some sprue right here. I mean, I got plenty of bits of sprue. A sprue from a terrain set, though, would probably be better. It's probably bigger. Or vehicle. Where's that sprue from the Titan? That's about the same. That's not fun. Yeah, it's about the same. That's kind of small. What about this? Got some old school sprue. What do I got here? Holy shit. Chris is going through some bits of stuff. Oh, you know what? Ooh, this is almost a good option here.
Are you finding things that belong in the museum?
Not quite. But yeah. Anybody remember these things? This old GW cheese. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Lucas over on YouTube. Sophie, head seems too high in the artwork. It's usually a bit lower. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of why I want the head to sit a little lower, right? got some trees and such. Like even shaping one of these little plastic trunks into the shape I need actually might be the way to go. Like that piece right there. Yeah, I got all sorts of crap going on here. I don't even know what box this is. Oh, this is some of the stuff I got from Gim. Some Forge World Kazakin, I think. Stormtrooper Duders. Death Cop to anyone? Could probably do just a live stream of me fucking playing in my bits boxes. I have an old Bretonian Pegasus in here. God damn. No. Nope. What's this? Oh, it's all metal. Metal! And some of the old boxes of bits and stuff like that I keep in old G-dub boxes. Like some of my bits I keep in like this old jet bike box. What do you got here? Oh, this is sprues of old Eldar special weapons and such. Like Eldar Power Fist, Lasgun, melta guns, flamethrowers. Yeah, soon enough the Eldar will be getting that shit, right? Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I fucked the box up. Piss off. Piss off. There we go. Okay, why does that get fucked up? There we go. Just apply pressure until you hear a crunch. Then you know you've got it. Okay. Put that box away. Yeah, here's another really old one. Back when they started selling the old Mark 6 suits in 10-man squads. So, yeah. It's got to be early 90s. Is there a print date on it? 92. 92, this box. This box been hanging on to. Got a whole bunch of bits in here. Odds and ends.
Was it also bought in 92?
What's that?
Was it bought in 92?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I've been hanging on to this since God knows when. Well, 92 apparently. Yeah. Because I had like, man, I don't even know how many I had of the classic Rogue Trader Space Marines. I had a whole bunch. Like I had like, they used to sell them, like they used to look like this box but bigger and a little bit thinner. Well, probably about the same thickness, I suppose. And it was 30 Marines to a box, and that was like 20 some bucks at the time. 20 some bucks for 30 Marines. Now I'm not sure, 100% sure why I keep a bunch of like classic Space Marine backpacks in this thing here, but got like classic. I think this is a heavy bolter. Yeah, it's classic. Oop, shit, classic heavy bolter. Got another one. It's the old style bolt guns. Bunch of shit. Old pewter heavy bolter. Barrels are not drilled out. Excuse me. Apologies to everybody wearing headsets. That's what happens when you're digging around in dusty old boxes. And God dang it. I think really what is weighing heavily is, do I want to take that neck down? I don't really feel like it, but for her head to match up with that properly, I think I have to. Shit. I don't want to. I don't want to. Sophie, be like Aladdin's cave going to Chris's hobby room. Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, I'm due for a purge. I'm due. I know I'm due. Question is what do I want to get rid of? I mean, obviously I got tons. Like, man, I have like a ton of War Machine stuff. I got like the Colossals and things like that. Haven't even touched them yet, you know.
Yo, Boop.
What's happening, Boop?
Just now. Thor sitting in line. Check out. Tylenol. No. The older.
Okay.
I went to the store. I had to do a last minute store run.
Some last minute Christmas shit.
Oh no, last minute booze.
Gotcha.
I went to an hour. I went to make something, and I looked in the cabinet because and it wasn't in there what I needed. Like shit. And I went to the store, and then I came back with more than I went out to go get in the first place. And I'm here. I made it.
Well, welcome. I'm trying to figure out a solution to mount my custom head to my Sister of Battle. My McFarlane Sister of Battle. That's all I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you Rose.
Yeah, Ruby Rose. Yeah. And so, yeah. Trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to think like, okay, well maybe you're a smart fellow. Maybe you might have some ideas here. Okay, I don't know if you're watching the screen or not, but
Alright, pull it up.
see, I'd like the head to be about this high from her. Like that feels very logical as far as her her proportions, right? But to mount this so that it fits, like, so I don't have to basically disturb this, her head should sit more like that. And that feels like her head is just, like her neck is just a little too long. If her head is about that height. I don't know, does it feel...
It looks fine to me.
At that height, yeah? Because she's about 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters higher than the neck. Like the collar.
Oh wait, no, I can see it now. If I pull it up, yeah, no, I see where like the neck thing ends, and it's the ball joint for the head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I've got green stuff ready to go here. I'm just trying to think of it.
If you were to build it up in there, yeah, I think it would look natural, but you could try. I don't know if you could hollow out the head a little bit.
It's pretty hollow.
Oh, it's just that's just as far as it'll go down.
Yeah, like her.
Yeah, no, I see. It's like hollow all the way up top, but it's not wide enough to go all the way down.
Yeah. Whereas if I knock the collar down a bit and then rebuild it with the green stuff, but then if I do that, then if I ever want to put the helmet back on, I'm kind of boned.
This sounds.
I know some first world problems here today.
No, I was going to say, it sounds like you need a second Sister Battle McFarlane figure.
Oh, so I see. So you're saying just carve out the neck.
Do it, and then just buy another one.
And then just buy another?
Yeah, and just buy another one. Or you could buy another one to paint specifically for the Ruby Rose head.
Yeah. No,
that would be up to you.
More shit to paint. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm okay with doing another one. But, yeah.
I would say go ahead. If you want to use that one for the Ruby Rose, go ahead, shave it down, and just buy another Sister Battle.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a helmeted one that you can paint whatever color you want, and you have this.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what, $20 Canadian? 25?
Yeah, around 25, I think. After taxes, about damn near 30, I think.
If you're that worried about cash, I will PayPal you $20.
No, it's not that. It's just, I don't know. I wanted to get this done.
I say go for it. Like, if you want that head on that specific color scheme, like you want that Ruby Rose head on that one, say go for it. Shave it down, pop the head on there, do it.
Maybe I only need to take out just a little bit here in the front, just so it sits a little bit better.
Putting together the
all right.
Figure.
Dagnabbit. What's the best way to go about this? Oh, do I feel like setting up my Dremel? Ugh. It's probably the faster way to go about it. Son of a bitch. Well, because I normally don't have my Dremel set up, and yeah, I think I'm gonna have to set it up. Fuck. Okay. Ugh. Do. What are you stuck on? There we go.
So I'm putting together some World War I miniatures. Do I want all of my guys to have gas masks, or do I just want the trench raiders gas masks?
I say just the trenchers.
And just everybody else has not gas masks.
Yeah.
Just normal helmets.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Do the helmets look really cool?
It's
Do you
really
like the
aesthetic.
look?
Like the gas masks don't like affect rules
Yeah.
for the game, because it's a skirmish level game, so you're not like gas bombing each other. It's just more of aesthetic. Like, do I want everybody to have it, or do I just want the storm, the trench raiders,
Right.
trench stormers, whatever, to have gas masks? Because they also get like submachine gun aid. With more elite, I guess you could.
My work area is getting really crowded. Kim, hey, had fallen asleep on the couch. Sophie, would you do the same order though if you paint another? No, probably not. I'd probably do a different order. What order? No idea. But yeah, I would.
Is that the Argent Shroud that you painted?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not all the way up on Sister Battle orders, but yeah.
Oh, you just kind of looked at Sister Battle like order scheme and went, that one.
Yeah. Well, somebody when I had initially was throwing it out there that I was going to do the figure, people were I was asking for suggestions, and more people came back with Argent Shroud than anything, so that's why I did it. So basically, public peer pressure. I folded to the peer pressure. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you want Ruby Rose to be Argent Shroud or whatever, I say go for it. Dremel, shave down the neck a little bit.
Yeah. I think that's the way we're gonna go. Damn it. So, I need one of my sanding wheels. Yeah, we'll take this one, a real coarse one. We'll do this up. Do this right. Oh, Jesus, Kim. Come on. Get on there. There we go. Come in. Come in. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Actually, maybe I don't want to go all the way. Where the hell is my little screwdriver? All this prep just to attach a figure's head to a thing. Come on. Come on.
I was all excited about getting these model kits in. I got a French and a German. I'm gonna put together the Germans first. And I'm sitting here like, cool, I can, put light machine guns in a lot. You have to attach the magazines separately. Like the mobile box magazine.
Oh, really?
On a 28mm model. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like torture.
All right, it's gonna get loud. I'm gonna Dremel out this neck. Probably spinning a little too high just because I want it that way, but when you spin high RPM against plastic, it'll melt. For anybody out there who did not know. Yeah.
Plastic melts.
Plastic melts at high temperatures. I can't remember what the hell I was doing. Oh, I was, for whatever reason, clear plastic, even though it feels very, very brittle, in comparison to like regular styrene plastic, I have found that clear plastic melts faster somehow than regular styrene plastic. Like under a Dremel, under friction. Yeah, whenever I'm cutting up clear plastic, like windshields or flying stands and stuff like that, yeah, it just burns through it really fast. And it melts really quickly. I gotta work like really, really low RPMs. Like that. Like really, really slow. Go with that right there.
These guys are gonna have to be gas, right?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the collar because we can always re-sculpt that later. But yeah. Kim did think I heard my wife say something. Then I discovered it was Chris using the Dremel. Too far. I mean, hell, I'm not saying shit, dude. You married her. I mean, I wouldn't say shit. You can get beat up. Fucking next post from Coma is him with a black eye.
Coma's actually like married to, I don't know, like a MMA fighter or like a boxer. It's like
Big smile, missing teeth, and a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Just fucking like boom right in their face.
No, I think I'll still be able to fit the helmet in. There's still enough of the hole there that it can actually still sock it right in, and because of the way it's designed, that'll obscure that. But oh yeah, that fits way better now. Yeah, it's only just this about forward third that I need to remove. I think I'll remove just a little bit more, just clear that up. But I think that was the move right there. It only took us 56 minutes to get this far, but that's it. Shuken Tekina Uso, a friendly hydration reminder. Yeah. Fuck, I'm out. I'm out. I needs more coffee. Although, mind you, I mean, technically, coffee's not a hydrator, but try not to hit the bits here. Yes, I think that's it right there. Just clear that off. Put the blade away. Now, if you've never played with McFarlane plastic, it's very soft. I mean, imagine it has to be, right? Because it's an action figure. It's basically a toy. I'm not too worried about cleaning this hole up and making it look nice because, well, it's going to get covered up anyway. Yeah, I think that hole still has integrity to mount. Hey, yeah, shit, that went right on. Yeah, that's in there. Damn. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get the same range of motion out of the Ruby Rose head because I don't have that peg. Yeah. No, at best, I think I'll probably just get side-to-side type motion. Oh, that's got to come down more then. Shit. Son of a bitch. Dang nabbit. Because if it was up on a thing... It's almost like this that I kind of wish I had almost like an epoxy that cured like a rubber, because then I could just make it like a collar and that would just fit right over it and would flex every which way, right? That's where I want her head though. That didn't sound right, but yeah.
Sounded just right to me.
No, but that makes more sense now as far as like where placement of her head. Yeah. But I might need to take some of this off here. Because I'll never be able to get that kind of motion, right? Like to be able to tilt her head side to side. I don't know, does that really matter? Probably not.
No, you're going to pose her. She's going to sit on the shelf.
Yeah, well, I'd like to take some pictures with her and stuff like that once she's done, but yeah. It kind of feels like she can't turn her head, though. I don't want that. See, it's feeling like it's turning into a... Well, I guess maybe...
Pistol.
Shit. Because if she turns her head, then the what I've done to the collar becomes very apparent. Assuming that I can make something that fits inside that space to hold the head in place. Fuck. It's not going to work. I have to resculpt the whole thing. I got to sculpt her neck like a collar. And leave it empty in here with a pin. I wonder how solid this chest piece is. Because yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take it down to right where the rings of the suit end, and basically just carve out this entire neck piece. Which means that yeah, I'm not gonna be able to put her helmet back on. Well, not like this anyway. I have to figure out another solution for a helmet. Sophie, the Henry Cavill and the Rock ones you've done, how did they fit, or did you give them glue in place? No, their heads are just put into place. I can swap them out with their helmet head. So, like for example, here with Cavill, see Cavill's head here. I sculpted the Space Marine-y neck bit, but see his head can rotate. I can get all sorts of emotion out of it, right? Turn it side to side, right? So, yeah. But, I mean, when you really look at it, you can see like his head is actually not sitting properly. Like in fact, there should be more of a neck collar to this so that, it looks a little bit better. But, I don't know. I'm not too concerned about it. And all this was I just basically just drilled a hole so that I can always just pull the whole neck out apparently. But yeah, you can see it's pretty straightforward, right? You can see it's just green stuff. I just drilled a small hole, and then because the green stuff has a little bit of flex to it, and it's a ball joint on that end in there, and it just plugs in, and then so all I need to do is just pull it apart. You see? And that's what I did for this guy and the Rock. I don't know why it needs a screw there, but whatever. But anyway, yeah. So it just plugs right in. Just plug the neck collar right back in. Just like so. There we go. And it's almost like the Bandai ones are made for being taken apart, but yet they're not, because I don't know, there's like fucking screws and shit in places that it's like, really, this is how it's going together. Oh, he's got a tummy ache. He's like, oh, my belly.
Henry's Cavillus.
Henry is Calvulus. Anyway, I still need to paint these Bandai Marines. And I'm using the word need here, people. And I need to. Alright. Fuck. And I I think I'm just gonna drill the whole fucking collar. Fuck it. I'll just make her whole neck collar thing.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna do it live. God damn it. All right, noise is coming back. This really is something I should have did from the start, but oh well. Oh, shit. Did I just hit the model? I think I might have hit it somewhere. Shit. Still quite a bit of the neck left. Bits of plastic all over my face.
Tasty.
Tasty. So now, the hole is ruined. That's right, I said it. Okay. So we took it right down to the ribbed details. So there was like about a couple millimeters higher of plastic there. We've taken that down. So now we are free. Yeah, see now her head's like way in her chest now. She's got like scoliosis or something.
Far, or?
No. I've made room for myself now because her head is going to sit about 2 millimeters up, which means I can only come down about 2 millimeters from her head. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and match this collar. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think what I'll do is I will fill the head with epoxy or wherever this neck detail is going to end up. And then what I'll do is I'll drill in and I'll make a peg so that in the head here All I need to do is just drill a hole, and then I should be able to get like movement and such out of it. Were you giggling at Peg? Again?
I said, mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was, but it was silent.
It always comes back to the fucking pegging, doesn't it?
Sadly, it does.
Yeah. It's okay, though. It's alright. Alright. So, yeah, we got a plan now. So, all I need to do is just fill this space, create that, or mirror that texture of the rib, like the, you know, the texture on the collar. And then just repaint that and just drill another hole for the peg, and yeah, I'm good. Right? Right. Okay. That's it then. Let's do this.
Good talk.
What's that?
Good talk.
Yeah, good talk. All right. See everybody in the shower. Comments here. Sophie, I do like the shroud color scheme you chose. Yeah, I mean, I like it. You know, it was pretty straightforward because, like, honestly, it's just metallic, right? I used Tamiya metallics to achieve all this. You know, yeah. The only really part was just, you know, creating that order logo on her, but that was it. Chose Tamiya because, well, it's durable paint, so, and you're, you know, manhandling the action figures and shit, right? So, anyway, TC Gentry, green stuff, the neck to be thinner than the part. No, like what I'm gonna plan to do here is the neck collar. Like, it's kind of hard to see, I guess, on camera, but it's gonna be about the same width. But she is gonna come, like, initially, like how high that was. Her head was like way the hell up here if I wanted to have any kind of movement. So I brought the neck down, but the head's gonna come back up a bit once I green stuff in the part that matches this basic diameter. And yeah, so that's the plan, to make this fit, make it work, just so that I can still have, you know, a little bit of motion out of her, right? So I can like tilt her head if I want, or, you know, turn her head. Anything. Initially I had just shaved off a little divot in the front just to allow for a jaw, but that wouldn't allow for even just a simple head turn, which is why I brought the whole collar down. And then, so basically with the green stuff, I'm going to sculpt it so it comes back up a bit, but that way I can mount a new pin that will go into the head, and that way I'll still get all my range of motion. So that's the plan anyway. We'll see if it works. Kim, heard about peg leg? Never a peg neck. A peg neck. Gotcha. Gentry, maybe magnetized? Yeah, magnetized? Sure. I'm not sure how well these figures would hold up to being, having magnets placed, because the material itself is very, very soft. Like, this stuff is like squishy. I don't know if you can see. Like, here, I'm going to squish your shoulder pad. Like, you see how soft that is, right? And like, you get like some of these other details like that are supposed to be like fabric and stuff, and they're very squishy. And the Sister of Battle is kind of weird because, like, there's parts on her, like this leg here. It's like, it feels like there's a solid bit, but then they put another layer on it with this more flexible plastic, because, like, you can see how, like, her armor and stuff, see how easily that flexes? Yeah. It's just something about the way that McFarlane does their action figures. Yeah, they're very, very soft. Like, even the weapons, they feel like a harder version of the plastic, kind of like some of the main parts. But even still, these even have quite a bit of flex to them. But yeah, as opposed to like the Bandai is styrene plastic, so it's really, really hard. All right, enough gum flapping. I'm going to get a coffee. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Go fucking nuts. Actually, I'm also going to be right.
All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? Son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Like I said, it's a low impact kind of day, so. Gentry looks very awesome, by the way. Thank you. Gotcha. Yeah. Thank you. Kim, and nobody say anything for fuck's sake. Just leave it creepy. Just be really creepy the whole time. All right. So we got the sculpting tools. We got our green stuff. We're ready to go. We got some chapstick. Got water. I think we're ready to go. And just open this up.
Alright, I'm back. I did some last minute Secret Santa.
And what does that
It's like,
entail?
oh, my local store closes in 30 minutes. I'm going to call the manager and tell him, hey.
Chapstick. Grab some fresh water. Let's use this mug here for that. I think we're ready to go.
Were you guys talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Always. Boop, we don't, like, you know that you're the center of the universe, right? So we're always talking about you?
Hail me. Hail boop. Ah!
Hail boop. That's a good one.
Well, I missed something.
Sophie, LOL, are you making more of those sweet things? Change the subject, he's back. Oh, it's Kim making those chocolate treats. Yeah. What the hell are those called, Kim? That thing you were sharing on Discord?
Look.
Probably should have washed my hands. Oh, well, screw it. Just grab a little bit of water.
Well, I know he's making marzipan.
Oh,
That's
hell
not
yeah.
really chocolate. No, Oh, the chocolate balls?
Yeah, the chocolate balls he just posted the other day. Or last night.
Because I remember he was making marzipan that looked like oranges, and everybody thought
Yeah,
there was like 160 actual like little tangerine.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like really impressed for a second.
Looking marzipan's amazing.
Kugelhof.
Kugelhof?
Kugelhof, or they're talking about Kugelhof. One of the two.
Okay.
My store's Secret Santa's tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I like Secret Santas, they're fun.
They're fun?
Yeah. Especially when there's no spending.
Kim, it's called confectionery chocolate pieces? Pisses?
Oh, he was not making Kugelhof. Okay. I just saw people saying Kugelhof, and I was like, Kugelhof. And he's just, okay, confection.
I don't know. It looked good anyway. Look tasty. All right. I think we're pretty much there for mixture. So the key with working with green stuff, for anybody who's not really familiar with this stuff, two-part epoxy, is always keep your skin like a little bit moist with water. I just put some water on my surface here. and yeah, you just keep your hands moist, keep your tools moist, and you won't get sticky tools. Green stuff, for whatever reason, is just aggressive on sticking to stuff. It's almost a good glue. If it wasn't, I don't know. It like binding two parts together. It sticks to the surfaces really well, but there's no strength in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very brittle.
I'm not one. Oh, Grim was talking about making. I know what Kugelhof is. I didn't know what you were making because I didn't see the picture. I just saw the text chat. No, I know. My grandmother actually makes. Or used to. She doesn't. She doesn't really bake too much anymore. Getting older, getting harder to do things. She will still make me my sausage and sauerkraut in a stew pot.
Alright.
Chops it up, puts it in the... What are those slow cookers with the lids?
Slow cookers?
No, it's...
Pressure cookers?
Not pressure cooker. People make like stews in it. Yeah.
Slow cooker? Crock pot?
That's it.
Crock pot.
Crock pot. Yeah, she would get the crock pot out, make my favorite meal ever. Well, aside from chicken and dumplings, my second favorite meal ever, which is just literally sausages cut up in sauerkraut and then cooked in a crock pot.
Sounds good. Alright. So got a little bit of water. I always put it on my surface just to, so the green stuff doesn't stick to whatever surface I'm working on.
Right. I'm gonna guess that my grandmother would make the savory one then. She's never made it with dried fruit in it. She's very Puritan, so there's no alcohol in that. Yeah, she made the savory one because there was no dried fruit in rum. I mean, there's dried fruit in the house, but it wasn't used in the cake, and there's no rum in the house to put in the cake. Having chicken dump for dinner. What's everybody having for dinner?
I don't even know.
You don't smell anything?
No.
Don't. Everybody in the house is like, fuck Chris, he's on his own for dinner tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez. Nope. I used to make fun of I will still make fun of White Claw, but I tried one, and I kind of understand why people like them. Still gonna make fun of them. It doesn't taste like an alcoholic beverage. It tastes like soda. Sit there and freaking drink it.
Soda.
Sody. That happened to me at a baseball game this summer. I went to the local minor league team, and Budweiser just released their hard seltzer, or their hard lemonade. And it's middle of summer. I was like, hard lemonade, yeah. Like 6 later, I needed help leaving the stadium. Because they come in like 32-ounce cans, and their alcoholic content is like 10%. And I had 6 of them. And I needed help leaving the baseball stadium.
Yeah, it fucking sounds like it, man. Jeez Louise.
The normal beer, and it's like, each of those cans is like 3 normal beers. I had 6. Had fun at the baseball. I love baseball. Very American. Red blood. Then we got Chris over here liking the Pittsburgh Squealers.
Yeah. Mind you, they fucking haven't done much this year, but
Pittsburgh Squealers. I heard they squeal like pigs.
they do. Wee, wee.
No, not today.
Come here, Big Ben. I'm gonna make you squeal like a pig. Wee, wee.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't have the energy for that.
Wee, wee. Speaking of pigs, I'm going to the Amish market tomorrow.
Cool.
You're buying yourself a pig.
No, I was going to get pig. I'm gonna get stuffed pork loin, some pork belly. Make my own bacon, pork belly.
Well, now you've gone and made me hungry.
Get up there. Oh shit. Messing that up.
Here's a little factoid. Did people in chat and know that Hawaiian pizza isn't Hawaiian?
It's Canadian.
Canadian. I mean, do you know why it's called Hawaiian?
No, actually, I don't.
It has nothing to do with Hawaii. It was the brand of canned pineapples the guy used to make the pizza.
That's funny. I was just watching Titans on Netflix, the DC show there, and Hawk, he talks about Hawaiian pizza with jalapenos. My son and I were both like, ooh, that sounds fun.
I'm guessing you were on the Hawaiian pizza's pretty good train.
Yeah, I like Hawaiian. It's tasty.
No, I was not judging you for it. I was just guessing.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
I took in some information and I made an educated guess based on information.
Hawaiian pizza is good.
Just like pizza in general.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like the whole, Hawaiian pizza, and it's not like you shouldn't do it.
I think it's just a funny meme.
It's what, but it's ridiculous though, because some people actually are pretty fucking adamant about it, and it's like, really, like fucking weirdos. It's just pizza. People just want to make issues out of everything.
Pizza's fucking pizza, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go for it. I have the Giorno freezer, but it's not the same as making some minimum wage work for you.
Nice.
Nah, there's actually a pretty good pizza place up the, like an actual mom and pop, where like the people that own it are the ones that run it. Or, I guess if everybody that owns their store runs their store, but I mean like they are physically there. They're the ones that make it for you.
Right.
It's up pretty good. And there's a really banging sub shop next to it that actually uses all their beef products uses Wagyu.
Oof.
Oh.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's expensive sandwiches or subs, but I'm just like, oh boy. Like every once in a while I go there and I'm like, this is my treat. Because most of Europe doesn't have a palate that likes both the acidity from the tomato and the acidity from the pineapple. You know what we call that? You know what we call that going? call that being weak. Joke.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh no, Coma said the reason why people don't like pineapple pizza is because most of Europe doesn't have the palate, like the taste palate for it. It's both the acidity from the tomato and the pineapple.
Oh.
And I was making a joke, you know what we call that? We call that being weak. It's like, you know, when people say they don't trust a man who doesn't drink. I don't trust a man who can't take pineapples on his pizza.
There's just a little too much putty, I think.
I just got a Bandai notification. Warhammer 40,000 White Scars Intercessor. I said Intercessor. They're all the freaking new Primaris units start with I and end with or. I hate it. But the White Scars Intercessor is shipping next week. Or not next week, the week after Christmas. Excited.
Oh, you ordered one?
Yeah. Because I don't have any Bandai Marines, and I figured I like White Scars. Because they hadn't made a Blood Angel one yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, I like White Scars. I was like, I'll get this one, and this will be my one Bandai Marine until they come out with like a Blood Angels one.
All right. Too much there.
Earlier I said I like Secret Santas, and I like spoiling the person that I am the Secret Santa for. So I bought them a few things, and I was like, you know what? I want to call my shop manager last minute and buy something over the phone to add to that person's like little like box of loot. So I was like, I like Santas. They're fun. Some people like receiving gifts. I like the looks on people's face when they get some.
Well, that's pretty generous of you.
I mean, I also like getting gifts, but I also like making people happy. Except for people named Chris Bella.
Hey. Hey. That's mean. You're mean. What are you being mean for?
Coma. Did you guys see? I posted the Joy Toy Chaos Marine Terminator. I am buying those because they're Black Legion, and I collect Black Legion. I'm probably just going to get the Terminators. Unless they come in... Is it just 2 Chaos Space Marines? I'm not going to get the Chaos Lords. But I will probably get the Terminators. Maybe the Chaos Space. If there's like a box of 5 of them. But I'm definitely getting the Terminators. Sets of 4. Alright, so there's 4 Chaos Space Marines. Well, okay, so there'll probably be, what, 4 Terminators then? Or it might be 3 Terminators. Or, I want to get the Terminators. At the very least. They look cool. Just 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get them. He's got the Champion with his Power Sword. Yeah. I guess I'm going to buy another GW licensed action figure product. It's going to be the Joy Toy Chaos Terminator. Anybody got any exciting plans for the weekend?
Not really. Just planning on hitting the show soon. Gonna go see that Spider-Man this weekend.
Spider-Man.
Spoderman.
Far From Home.
Yeah, Spoderman.
Called Far.
I am Spoderman.
No Way Home. Was No Way Home.
No
Far
Way
From
is-
Home was the last one. No Way Home is the new one. Take him.
Yeah, my guy, he's really excited for it, so I'm gonna go check that out.
I still have yet to watch the new Spider-Man stuff. I have yet to watch, the new, forget the kid's name.
Tom Holland?
Tom Holland. I haven't seen any of his Spider-Mans.
Oh no?
And I haven't seen any of the animated Spider-Mans. The one where it's like all the Spider-Mans from the comics like meet each other.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I've heard they're good. I just haven't seen them because kind of superheroed out, but I might see them. At least the comic mashup ones. Because I heard they were, like, I don't know, really good on their own. Like, outside of, like, being Marvel. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
For a while, I was superheroed out.
Whoa. Jeez Louise.
Because Marvel had that, like, huge surge leading up to, the, Infinity War and, what was the second half of Infinity War, basically?
Endgame, yeah.
Endgame. Yeah, they had that big rush of, like, they were just, like, pooping out Marvel movies, it felt like, every freaking month.
Yeah.
So.
Getting there.
Getting there?
Getting there.
Are you sure you're getting there?
Who's following? BA 252 exclamation. Hi, my name's Ben. Hi, Ben. Thank you for the follow, Ben. Gentry. Holy frack, that was loud. Yeah, it was loud.
Oh shit, there's some Space Wolf Joy Toys too.
Yeah, they have like, what does it look like? Blood or what the fricker?
Oh.
What are those guys called? The ones that are the initiates or the young ones? Blood claws? Yeah. Blood claw. Yeah. They look like blood claws.
I thought you said Space
these
Wolf
are
Toys.
these are Primaris. They're intercessors. Team of 4. Dang. Oh, and then they have the war suit for Space Wolf.
Yeah, that one's kind of fun. The fact that
These
they're gonna
ones are Grey Hunters, because Blood Claws are blue and yellow. These are red and black.
Oh.
On their shoulders.
I don't know. They're fucking Space Wolves.
Yeah, they're Space Wolves.
Oof.
I want to get the Chaos Terminators, definitely. Those are freaking cool. Cows. Oh, they have helmeted options too. Oh, those helmets look badass. Me trying not to buy more GW shit. GW. See, you can buy GW shit without it being GW shit. Releases, freaking collectible toy lines from like Bondi.
Yeah, but for me, like as a longtime fan of this stuff, like that's the kind of shit I wanted way, way, way back in the day. Action figures and.
I agree. I totally agree. I like this stuff. It's just like I was trying to, not out of like anything GW's done recently. It's just like I was just trying to cut back on the GW stuff and explore other things.
Yeah.
Expand my portfolio.
Yeah.
But just like shit, actually. They'd be pulling a you thought also bought or pre-ordered another 40K novel, Volpone Glory, a Blue
Oh,
Bloods novel.
that's
It's
cool.
about a
Dan Abnett.
Nick Kime,
Oh, interesting. Because that kind of
but
stuff is
it's
usually
related to the Sabbath war,
yeah,
Sabbath world that Dan
yeah.
Abnett was writing for. It's about a guard regiment that appears in the Sabbath Wars and some of the Tanith novels, and it's a guard regiment that basically the nobles sign up for the guard. Like only the nobles can join the guard, like normal guard.
Yeah.
And then
They're in Necropolis. The God's Ghost book.
Are drafted when they're noble, like that noble servants. I guess I shouldn't say like peasants. Like if you're working the farm, you're going to continue working the farm. But like, if you're a noble and you decide you want to go adventuring in the guard because that's it's 40K. All the nobles join the guard because they're like, ooh, adventure. They die some freaking hideous death by some like tyrannid monster like cutting them or whatever. But so like the noble would sign up and their like butler would go with them. They would get drafted. And but their butler is not allowed to have a gun. So it's basically a guard regiment. It's basically two regiments, but it's like you have the regiment of like the nobles and then you have a regiment of their servants stuff that aren't allowed to have guns. So in an active battlefield. And I just thought that is a very 40K thing.
Well, yeah.
And I want to read more about this guard regiment. So I bought that book.
I'm going to call it a bit early, so I will speak to y'all later.
Later, duder.
When I was reading the like little snippets of that guard regiment, I was like, this is very, very like nobles from like some hive world being like, yeah, adventuring, let's go, and then bringing their Archibald, their loyal butler with them, and then being on some planet fighting, I don't know, like orcs or tyrannids, and the alien grabs the noble by the claw, and all Archibald can, the noble thinking he's adventuring, he gets like cut in half, and all Archibald can do is stand there in horror because he doesn't have a gun. It's like, this is very 40K.
Sophie, wow, was going to watch The Witcher after the stream, but tired, so it'll be tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't watched The Witcher yet. I started watching. What the fuck did we start watching? Oh, it was Titans. Yeah, we started watching Titans. Kim, yeah, I did think that they went without saying that I'm getting those since I play Wolves. Yeah, they're getting the Toy Joy. The hell's the company called?
Yeah.
Joy Toy. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty cool.
Chaos.
Yeah, I seen all the Chaos stuff today. I like that they're going to make the vehicles. I think they should just totally lean really heavily into the whole, G.I. Joes kind of thing, right? And just have like all the tanks, have all the accessories, and make it all 40K, and make everybody happy.
Oh, the pre-order date for BattleTech Planet moved to January. It's like, oh, big. I actually forgot about it.
Right.
Well, no, because I pre-ordered that box for my BattleTech Clan Force months ago, and I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I got a bunch of
BattleTech is a game I've been having some fun with because it's basically a board game.
Yeah, been meaning to get mine all done. Gim had sent me a whole bunch of the BattleTech stuff, so I've been.
I am specifically doing Clan, and I am going with a Clan Ghost Bear because that's what I play as for online.
Okay. If I really feel like nitpicking about that, I think I can probably take that down once it's cured. So we're going to leave that solid. It's mostly even, I think. You guys can tell.
This is my birthday today. I treated my.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I treated myself to apple pie for later.
An apple pie? Sweet.
Apple pie. And it tastes it. No joke. Apple pie moonshine actually tastes like apple pie. I don't know what it is with these alcohols born out of like illicit, illegal activities.
Yeah.
And actually tasting like what they advertise. It's like this is legal moonshine though, because in the U.S. you can now buy like legit moonshine without having to trust that Cletus isn't trying to kill you.
Right. All right. Should we sculpt in the ribbing for her pleasure, or should we just leave it as a big broad collar?
Like a synth or she has a big thick neck.
Well, it's part of her outfit, right? I mean, but like my intention initially was to make it match up to the, you see how it has like that texture, the rings.
That ribbing.
Yeah, the ribbing. Matched it up pretty well as far as thickness is concerned. I'm wondering though if I really want to put in the rings, right? Or if I feel like just leaving her as such. I don't know. What do you guys think? We'll let the chat decide.
Ribbit.
Ribbit?
Everybody likes ribs.
For her pleasure?
I was going with baby back ribs, but okay.
Gotcha.
Chris making everything freaking sexual.
Do I? I apologize.
I'm not making a big.
Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I'm trying to think of if I want to put that texture on there. Well, we still have a little bit of green stuff to play with. Was there anything else I needed to do? Oh, shit. I got to fill those holes in our head. Oh, well. We'll leave that for next time. Is there anywhere else I need green stuff? Probably, but I don't really see anything I feel like dicking with at the moment. Yeah. Kim says, happy birthday, man. It's 20 days till mine. 6th of January. 6th of January, really. How'd you celebrate your last 6th of January? Well, yeah, I think.
So during this show, I built a whopping 2.5. I guess I could just guy because he has no head, no, he has one arm.
Let's make the silence of the lambs. Hello, Clarice. No, I'm not gonna stick that to my face because it will stick. Although I can make like a fake nose.
To confirm that it will stick.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Yeah, well, I've got a fairly good, decent coating of chapstick on me, so this is not terribly sticky as it normally is. But yeah, Do you do much work with green stuff? Well, you do. You must, because you do lots of conversions.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No, I know it's sticky.
Oh, you just wanted me to stick this shit to my face.
Yeah, I just wanted you to fucking stick it to your face and fucking.
Right. Kim, yeah, it's pretty annoying. If I was born a week before, I would have been born the last week of the 70s instead the first week of the 80s. Right, because you were born 1980. I mean, that doesn't really matter. I mean, being born in the 70s is, you know, it's not all it's cracked
Why
up
would
to
you
be.
want to make yourself older?
Because being old is cool, man.
I'm only 27 and getting older sucks. It hurts.
Yeah, it does. It does suck. You're absolutely right. I'm making...
God, and paying taxes? Shit.
Yeah, oh, taxes? Yeah, taxes suck. Yep. I concur. I thought I was going to be really clever there for a second and make like a flower, but never mind.
On this episode of Getting Projects Done, learn how to commit tax fraud.
Are you gonna do a class on that?
I was making a joke.
Oh, I thought we were legit gonna do like a class. No idea what this is.
I am not the FBI.
True. I wouldn't be shocked though if my stream is monitored just because of crazy crap we talk about sometimes.
I'm gonna be honest, there's crazier shit going on Twitch.
True.
I mean, if we have an FBI agent for this stream, he's fucking bored out of his mind.
There, most likely, yes.
I like to joke about that because people are like, "Oh my god, they're listening into us." Like that big revelation, like what was it? Snowden had that leak,
Right.
and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "You know what? If I have like an agent, I feel bad for him because I don't do anything exciting."
Yes.
Like I might say stupid shit, but then it's like I don't, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Sitting there with his like buzzword scanner. He's like, "Oh, this guy said a buzzword. Oh man, yeah." Hey, gets there. He's like, "What's this guy doing?" It's stupid. All this guy does is look at plastic bottles all day.
Yeah, all he does is talk about fucking miniatures. Like,
He
good God,
occasionally
man.
makes a loaded joke. That's about it.
Everything's about dick and fart jokes with this guy.
He's not actually committing tax fraud.
Alright.
Yeah, but every time somebody brings up something bad, like I always say, like, I feel bad for, if I have an agent that has to monitor me, I feel bad for him because it's like he's not getting, he's not getting anything. His career is at a dead end at this point.
Kim, the European GW site is down for maintenance. Jeez. How often do you check that shit? Alright. Well, seeing as how I didn't get any responses as far as ribbing up her neck.
I said rivet.
So it's one vote then.
You had one response.
One vote. I think it's pretty level. Right.
Like I said, I didn't explicitly say ribbit. I said, why not? Ribbit.
Yeah.
But now I'm explicitly saying ribbit.
Does that look even to you?
Oh my god, that's so fucking... That's fucking crooked. No, that's good.
See, I'm most likely going to paint that black anyway.
I mean, if you're worried about it not being even, when you squish it on her head, or on her neck, it'll probably even out
I don't know.
Even.
Yeah.
By the time you get it on there and paint it black, you're probably not even gonna fucking notice anyway.
You know, I don't think so either.
So even if there was some unevenness to it, no, it looks pretty even.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about
If
the
you
bottom.
wanted to be super anal about it, you can go get a spirit level.
You're right.
I mean, you are Thanos. You are worried about everything being in perfect balance. So.
Well, I am concerned about that. Yes. Just more worried about like just the evenness, so I don't want to pluck it down and she's like always looking up kind of thing. No, I think that's fine. Try not to touch it as I'm touching it. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Just flatten it out a bit. Yeah, I'm okay with that coming far under her chin like that. It raises her up. If it's really, really, doesn't work out very well, you can always just plane that down. No, I think I'm fine with it just being broad like that. I think. Sophie says, hope you got plenty of presents.
Huh?
Sophie hopes you got plenty of presents.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's her birthday.
Come on, man. Stay with me here. Stay with me, boob. Stay with me. Don't go into the light. Don't go into the light.
No, I thought you were talking about the Secret Santa. I was like, it hadn't happened yet. Wow. No, I got a few. I mean, being older, people tend to just give me gift cards.
True.
Or socks.
I like gift cards. I mean, people shit on that, but I like it.
Gift cards or cash.
Yeah.
Because most people are like, you're at the age now where it's like, I'm not going to ask you what you want. I'm just going to give you the capability to buy what you want.
Yeah, I think, it oftentimes seems like, people poo-poo on gift cards because, well, it seems a little impersonal and it's like, the kind of thing that you would get somebody that you don't know anything about.
I would say it's poo-poo for, like, your significant other or a kid. But for, like, family member A through Z, I think gift cards are perfect because then they can go get whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's like, if you really know somebody, I think that says more about your relationship, that you know that, whatever I buy them, they're not going to like it, they're not going to wear it, they're not going to use it, and whatever, right? And so if you get them a gift card, it's like, I want them to be happy, I want to spend some money on somebody, and there you go.
It's like, yeah, because that's typically what I get. I'll get, like, a gift card. I mean, my grandmother will get me something, but it's typically something that I would put on my shelf, and I don't care what it is, as long as it's not something really freaky. I'll put it on my shelf because it's for my grandmother. But other than that, most people just, it's gift cards, and I don't mind it, because typically it's a gift card for, Bezos, or, GW.
Giving GW or Bezos your money?
Yeah.
I hear you.
I mean, sometimes there's, like, a specific gift, like, hunting equipment, but that would be from somebody who knows exactly, like, what I wanted.
Yeah.
Or needed.
All right.
Which is very situational. Not everybody goes, oh, I'm going to buy this random person hunting equipment. They'd have to know you're actually into hunting and stuff. So.
Kim, I have collected Happy Socks since they started in 2008 and got several hundred pairs. Jeez. If you don't know the brand, then Google it.
I have to look up Happy Socks. This is like the Beanie Babies of socks.
I don't. Is it?
I'm looking.
I've never heard of Happy Socks. Do you realize it's already been 2 hours?
No, because I arrived like.
Yeah, that took me 2 hours to get that done. Well, I
revolves around me.
Yeah, well.
Go an extra 40 minutes.
Since it is all about boo.
Pulls out gun. Get back to work.
Jeez.
Are these like designer socks where like they're not? These are actually pretty cool. But is it like the design is like there for a limited time and then it's phased out?
They've done collabs with Rolling Stones, Beatles, Snoop Dogg, and something else. Don't know. He's still typing.
This is like limited time stuff. Like, you know, they come out with a pair of socks and then once it's gone, and they replace it with like a new design.
But isn't everything basically limited time?
I mean, if you really want to get into it, everything's limited time because at some point the sun is going to engulf the earth.
There we go. Exactly. There is limited time. Kim, several stuff. Yes, they make one print of them and they disappear. They are doing Disney stuff this Christmas. Cool. Never heard of them. Happy Socks?
The Moonmouth socks pretty fucking good. It's a Swedish company. We wouldn't have known about it over.
Oh. Do they ship worldwide?
Yes.
Not that I'm going to buy any, but...
I don't know. They have hot dog socks. And it's literally a hot dog wiener with dog ears and legs. I kind of want this.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I know that...
I feel like I'd wear them once because haha, funny.
Yeah. Like, I'm not into that kind of stuff other than, you know, like hearts on the underwear kind of thing, but... Yeah.
They have Eldar socks, Chris. No, I'm lying. They don't.
I'm not sure I'd wear Eldar socks. Yeah, I would.
You have your Eldar toque?
I do have my Eldar toque. Thanks to Knitfink for that one, yeah.
I have a Raven Guard one from her.
Oh, you got one from her? Yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder where she's been.
I haven't seen her around.
Yeah. I wonder how she's doing. Hopefully she's good.
Yeah. I might send her email and go, are you still knitting?
Can you knit me something? I've got my sister-in-law. She's been doing yarn, like stuffy kind of things. I don't know what, like it's like a crochet or macrame or some shit. But she's making like these little figures and stuff like that. Like Halloween, she made a little stuffy of It, the clown It. And
It thinks is still in the Discord. Still a patron.
Yeah, I know she's still around, but I mean, like, she hasn't been talkative, and yeah, but I don't know, she might be busy. Either way,
I might shoot because I really like my Raven Guard too. I'm calling it a toque because you're Canadian, so I am accommodating for you.
Well, what would you normally call it?
A beanie.
A beanie? What's a fucking beanie?
A beanie, yeah.
What's a
or
beanie?
If I really want to get very specific, a watch cap.
The fuck is a watch cap?
It's just the fire department / military designation for a beanie.
See, in my parts, in my area, I see a lot of hipster kids walking around fucking beanies on. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped wearing it.
In the U.S., a toque, beanie, watch cap, and they probably call it something else somewhere, all mean the same thing. It's basically that knit hat, and it doesn't matter if it has that pom-pom on top. It's all university, all hats like that are just called that here.
Yeah, because like in Canada, I mean, the toque does not have to have the pom-pom on it, although that is what everybody's talking about typically. But yeah.
Down in the U.S., we are simpler folk. Like, we take the U out of color.
True.
We take the unnecessary letters out of words, and we don't have to be very specific about hats if they all kind of look the fucking same.
Right.
We're simple folk.
Oh, Kim posted the socks in Discord.
Yeah,
those are
on their website. I'm waiting to buy the freaking hot dog.
Yeah, those are socks.
There's a moon mouse sock where the moon is made of cheese and it has a little mouse. Well, that's another thing. Have you seen Wallace and Gromit?
You said something there.
Have you seen Wallace and Gromit before?
Yes? No? I don't know. I'm not sure. Doesn't sound familiar.
We'll get a kick out of it. So, while I was at the corner store. It's a really nice deli, but getting my alcohols of choice that I needed for something I'm cooking later this weekend. I got cheese, and not just any cheese. I got the cheese that Austin Drummond really liked.
Kim says clay puppets, Wallace and Gromit. Clay puppets.
I got Wensleydale.
Yeah, you're saying a bunch of things there. I don't know. You're using words.
Okay, so in Wallace and Gromit in the show, when he says cheese, and he goes like, cheese, Gromit, I want cheese, and Gromit brings in the cheese, he gets really excited when it's Wensleydale. And he goes, it's Wensleydale, Gromit.
Huh. This is entertaining.
Yeah, I'm coming full circle. They in the show they go to the moon, and the moon's made of Wensleydale.
Huh.
And the socks I'm looking at are moon mouth socks, and the moon's made of cheese.
Huh.
Come full circle.
Huh. Huh.
Are you a villager in Minecraft, Chris? Is that what you do? Have you played Minecraft?
I've watched enough of it. My daughter loves it. I don't play a lot of games.
That's how they talk. They go,
Yeah, I've heard them because I was watching my daughter one day. She was building a temple to cats, and she was breeding cats. She was basically being a crazy cat lady, and she made like this big cathedral for just her cats, and so like she had pews set up inside of it, and it was nothing but cats in the pews, and it's just and yeah, that's what she did. So yeah, I'm familiar with Minecraft. They try and convince me to play it, and I'm like, nah, no. I mean, I'm also
you're not missing much.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I have that video game disorder where if I start playing it, I never stop. So yeah, the last game that did that to me was Skyrim, and I have not really gotten into an in-depth video game like that since. So because yeah, I'll end up playing it for hours and hours and hours and hours, and you know, it'll suck up my life. Which is why sometimes I'm afraid to, get into some video games. I prefer, kind of just pick up and play kind of video games where I can just play around 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. It has like fast beginning to ends. Typically like first-person shooters kind of like that, where you can kind of just jump into a round, play for 10 minutes and, get out.
Luggage.
Whereas like a game like Skyrim or, Minecraft or, any of these RPG type games, it's kind of, Although I did see one that will suck up a lot of my time is real-time strategies. I love real-time strategies. And
Yep.
The one that I was kind of excited to see, we'll see, is there's a Terminator RTS coming out. I can't remember what it's called. But it's basically based off like the Dark Fate kind of show. It might even be called Dark Fate. But it's an RTS, and it's, humans versus the robots, and yeah. But it feels more like the time period in Salvation. Did you watch Salvation?
Yeah.
It feels more like it's that time period where the humans still have like tanks and A-10s and machine guns will still take the machines down, and you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff. So it feels, like that portion of the war kind of thing, as opposed to like, T2 where, it's all chrome Terminators walking around with, the phase plasma rifles and shit, right?
In what gigawatt?
What's that?
In what gigawatt range?
40. Is it gigawatt, or I think that was just 40 watt? I thought he just says 40 watt range.
I thought it was gigawatt.
Could be. I might be misremembering. But yeah. He's just like,
I just know that he asks for that.
yeah.
And then he blasts away the guy behind the counter. He's like, you can't do that.
Yeah. You can't do that. Wrong. Blows him away. Yeah, poor shopkeeper. Here we are as fans going, yeah, Arnie.
Why are Terminators so rude?
They're direct. They're not rude. They're direct.
Okay, but the act of shooting a man in his own store is pretty rude.
Yeah. But he just wanted guns. He didn't want to have a conversation about shit. Right?
I do like the scene in the second movie where he goes to the biker bar. That's my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Now, I was watching that Titans, and the actor that plays Hawk, he's a big dude. I used to watch a show with him in it, a comedy, Blue Mountain State. I don't know if you ever watched that one. But,
oh my god.
Yeah, well, you remember Thad? He's Thad, right?
Yes.
Now he was already pretty big in that, like muscular. But when you watch him in Titans, he's huge. He's almost like T2 Arnie sized. Like T1 Arnie, I don't know if anybody can achieve that, but T2 Arnie, very achievable for, humans. And yeah, he looks like he's about that same size as like T2 Arnie. Like he looks huge.
And when he brought up Blue Mountain State, said, I can't get this scene out. Fucking.
Which one?
The fucking jockstrap, like, cookie one.
Oh! Yeah.
You have to, like, fucking clench it in their ass and run across the football field.
No, the other one that always cracks us up, well, there's a bunch that really always crack us up, but the one where they gotta get piss tested and they're doing oil changes, that one's fucking hilarious.
And on that note, I gotta go eat dinner.
Go for your oil change?
I gotta go eat dinner. I have to, get this out of my head when I get to the dinner table.
Okay, so you're gonna head off for dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, last words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Don't be like that and shove cookies up your ass and run down the football field with a jockstrap. With nothing but a jockstrap.
Nothing but a jockstrap. And I think on that note, folks, I think we'll end the stream there. Kim says, remember to shave your nuts, of course, if you have nuts. But, if you want to do something nice for somebody, you can shave somebody else's nuts. It is Christmas. It's the time, it's the Yuletide. Time for giving. Shave those nuts. But remember to be gentle. Cradle. Don't squeeze.
And don't give a wrapper.
Don't forget the reach around. Yep. Or the wraparound. Well, you got to get into that taint too.
Same thing.
Yeah, you got to get the gooch as well. Now, is there anybody brave out there where basically they're blading the gooch when they are trimming up? Does anybody blade that shit?
I'm just gonna get on the dinner table. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, bleeding the gooch.
Have a good one.
Later.